Hello and welcome. I'm Ashmax. It is Sunday evening once again, and we're going to play some more Ace Attorney Investigations on my lonesome. For I'm just I, and no one else. Anyway, let's jump into this. What are we doing? What are we doing with life, guys? These are good questions, and I don't have any answers to them. We are playing the case where a confectionery chef has been accused of murder because someone died within one of their creations in their room during a competition. So we'll just get everything set up. Let me switch to the full screen. Right, let's get into this. Ring. Right, so we've moved to Frost's room. So what happened last time? I think we were able to counter what's his name? Von Karma's assertions or his arguments. And we're gonna start looking in Frost's room. I think this is the guy who died. Uh-oh. What is the meaning of this? Oh shit. When we got to Frost's room, we saw nada. It was all gone. The whole enchilada. Damn, he's using some fucking terms here. Was this the work of the culprit? Dead body hidden in a chocolate chest. A murder weapon moved mysteriously to another room. This case was a real peach, and it was going to take some serious sleuthing to get to the bottom of it all. What? To be continued? Damn, I should have... Well, I mean, I probably actually chose just about the right time to stop last time. Oh dear. So, the whole ice sculpture stuff... melted? Whoa, went deep on that one. Sorry, Miles Areno. Fucking hell, these voices. Didn't mean to bend your ear for so long. Oh, shit. Right, wait. We're back in the present now. Interesting. First of all, let me open up my lovely can of toxic juice. Or in this case, Monster. Oh yeah. That's probably bad for me. I had no idea that was how it all came about. I read the files, but they don't go into anywhere near that level of detail. I'll bet they paint things in much rosier light for the prosecution too. Von Karma was the one in charge after all. Why is that? What happened with the case after that? Well, what with the ice sculptures vanishing from the victim's room, things had a bit of a rough patch. Why was that said so slowly? So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict in the trial. A year? This was back before they brought in the whole initial trial thing. What? Initial trial? You didn't have to finish up in double quick time like you do nowadays. I see. did they ever find out how the victims' creations managed to just disappear? Weren't they all made of ice? Well, they were sorbets or frozen desserts, or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. And if it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened. But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down. What do you mean? So this place is a gallery these days, but back then it was Samson Tangaroa's place, yeah? Indeed, and the site of the IS-7 incident. Why is it called IS-7? Well, word is Frost's ice sculptures are suddenly back on display, 18 years after that fateful day. What? The very sculptures the victim made? Who knows? Could be they're just modeling the originals. But I figured it was worth coming down for a little look-see just in case. Seemed like the least I could do for poor old Gregory. Well, alrighty then. Let's go take a look at these icy marvels, shall we, kiddo? I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known. Walk, 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 walk. So, Winter Wing, Winter Wing. Huh? I don't believe it. It's locked. The gallery's open for biz, but the Winter Wonder Wing's off limits. What gives? Fender. Perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there. Hmm? Is? Freaky. Could have sworn it was this one. Anywho, shall we? Time to dive on in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago. Wait, those two look familiar. Oh no, who's the kid on the right? Brr. I see they're still keeping it chilly as all heck in these rooms. I'm about to turn into a popsicle stick. It is the Winter Wing, you know. But you're right, it's like a freezer here. Could be a trick of the light, but it feels like the whole room is made of ice. The temperature controls will be somewhere at the back there, if memory serves. Hey, Milestar, can you go peep the degree count? I'm thinking a complaint to the management is in order. There is such a thing as too cold, yeah. Alright, if you insist. Take your time, mosey around and take in the sights while you're at it. I've got a camera I need to prep for action. Feel like your pop may appreciate a picture of all this. I'll put it on his grave so he can have a gander. What? What? That's weird. Of course. So how about this? Ice cream. Oh no, that must be the work of that villain to Mask. Yeah, and I go, that's me, the legendary Master Mask. What is this conversation? Yeah, and then no, say that and you'll be in cuffs before you can blink, Ronnie. You've got to take this more seriously, otherwise how are we going to get this market to sell? This, what the oh, they're wanting to sell. Steal it, okay. But what exactly are these two plotting? Mate, it's best to not ask. There's an enormous block of ice on display here. There's some explanatory text engraved in it. Castor and Pollux. Every year in December, countless shooting stars can be seen emanating from this constellation. So then Damask needs to... Yeah, and then I wish these two would stop talking so loudly. It's difficult to concentrate. Never mind. I'll just go and take a look at some other exhibit. Okay, that was something. There are two large ice statues on display here. Yes, these are remakes of Frost's work from 18 years back. Real eye-catching stuff. Ice sculpture's a heck of an art form, huh? It is. These are the works my father never got to see. To think that I get to see them instead, so many years later. Sorry to butt in while you're deep in a think hole, Meister. Think hole? Bloody hell. Would you mind looking this way a sec? This way? Beautiful. Yeah, just like that. Is he taking pictures? Oh my god. Offender, really? Say cheese! Please don't do that again. I don't like having my picture taken. Heh, my bad, big guy, my bad. I had to check if this old thing was still working is all. Now that you mention it, your camera does look rather ancient. Yup, vintage model. You ever hear of an instant camera? It develops a picture right after you take the shot. Still twists my noggin trying to think how it works. I know what an instant camera is, although I've never used one. Should have known Mr. Know-It-All would know it all. You really are your father's son. Alright, step aside. I need to get some good shots of the room here. What is he up to? For all his joking, he looks very serious about the pictures he's taking. He must have his own theories about the IS-7 incident. Ooh, I should have been a paparazzo. These are gold, and they develop right away. Wanna see? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That was one of the things that we found in the that women's room. The women's castle. That was the wasn't it the one that had blood on it? Oh my. Oh my. Well, since you've already shoved one in my face. Alright, Brainiac, question. What do these two sculptures represent? They appear to represent Taurus and Gemini, two constellations best observed during winter time. Bingo! He shoots, he scores! Phew, you're a regular encyclopedia, Milestar. Yes, that's why this is the winter wing, aye? Because they have the winter star stuff on display here. Anyway, seeing as I'm the nicest old rogue on the block, that one's yours for keepsies. Thanks. Winter wing photo data jotted down in my organizer. So the victim made these same zodiac statues out of flavoured ice for the contest 18 years ago. Sure did. Lovely crafted life-size desserts. Yeah. I only ever saw the old one in photos though. But these are the spit of the originals. So this is what you wanted to show me. Yep. I think Gregory would have wanted you to see him too. Why? And I may not have had it in me to come here on my own. Sorry to drag you along. That's probably the real reason. Not at all. I'm happy to be able to see where my father's final case unfolded. This is his final case, bloody hell. Good to hear you say so, Palio. Let's say we grab another quick snap to commemorate this heartwarming occasion. Absolutely not. Lol. Huh? Offender, I can't seem to find the temperature controls you mentioned. Oh yeah, it's a little trick if you don't know where it's at. Here, I'll have it open for you in a jiffy. Huh? Dang thing's locked. Makes sense, I guess, when one of the visitors cranking up the thermostat and melting the art. According to the pamphlet, the winter wing is kept at a constant 27 degrees. How-wee, that's colder than a snowman's cold bits. I'm gonna freeze to death in here. 27 degrees Fahrenheit. What's that in Celsius? I wonder. Guess there's only one thing for it. Somebody's getting a snuggle. What the fuck? Like, honestly, what the fuck, Venta? Hey, what's with the icy stare? You want me to freeze to death? No. What's the Zodiac stuff? Was the Zodiac stuff there before, I wonder? This lamp appears to be made of rock salt. It's illuminating the diagram of the zodiac just above it. Yes, both Gemini and Taurus are not only zodiac signs, the constellations that are visible during winter. Winter constellations on display in the Winter Wing. And uniquely, these statues are made of flavoured ice. Welcome to the stream, Evangeli Donut! You hath returned! Yes, you have. We, What did you miss? What did you miss? Right, at the start of the stream, we started back in the past. And we went to Mr. Frost's room, which is this room. But this was in the past when we were investigating things as Edgeworth's dad. And when we entered the room, all the ice sculptures had melted. And then we flashed back to the present with Edgeworth and Fender. And we're now... This is a museum of some sort. Oh shit, what's happening here? Evangel saying was doing work next door and getting internet taken care of. Not gonna lie, I remember this case pretty well. Ah, fair enough, you remembered it. No problemo. Phone call, yeah. I don't usually get phone calls around this time. Anyway. One second. Evangel saying R.I.P. Nikaido. Wait, why? I mean, you got it done dirty. Wait, what? Right. Evangel said he did, but at least he lives on as Brock's voice actor. I know, man. What a voice. I mean, to be fair, what a role to get as a voice actor. Brock in fucking Pokemon. I think he did well for himself. Wait, what's happening here? What are you guys talking about? What Cracktail saying? Oh wait, did Cracktail miss that? I missed that. Interesting. Not only Brock though. Yeah, he did other stuff. Wait, let me progress in this game. I don't have an excuse. I better fucking make some progress. According to the pamphlet we received, the ones in the other rooms are made of crystal glass. Ice might be rather fitting for the summer wing too. Who doesn't like a nice snow cone on a sunny day? But then it would probably be too similar to this room, I suppose. Okay. Let's have a look at... There's a huge block of ice on display here. It must be incredibly heavy. Though maybe not, what with it being hollow on the inside. There's a constellation engraved into the surface along with some explanatory text. The Pleiades, I'm probably mispronouncing that, known to some as Subaru. Subaru? ReZero Subaru? Subaru the car company? They form part of the larger constellation of Taurus. But why cram so many stars into one tiny part of a single constellation? I guess people in ancient times weren't hugely careful about such things. I guess we've checked everything. Alrighty, I got the shots I wanted. Shall we scoot on over to another wing and see what's cooking? Might as well do the full tour while we're here. I suppose so. Ah! Ah! What was that? Bad acting. It came from the fountain room. Come on, let's go see what's up. A good thing I ignored the kid. Oh, oh no! 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 Not that motherfucker! It's the BUTZ! The BUTZ is fucking back! Well, that's the title of this, fucking... Oh god. The BUTZ is back. In all caps. Why? Why is this man back? There's someone on the ground, and is that? You absolute fucking idiot. How? Larry, what are you doing here? Actually, never mind that. What on earth is going on? Edgy! You should have seen it. It was awful. Just calm down and tell me why there's an unconscious man on the floor. I didn't do anything. He just fell down in front of me. Wait, I know this guy. Is everything all... Oh my god, the fucking... So this was the partner for Taurus Man. And that was that cook who couldn't actually cook. Why is she here? Why is she not aged? Has she aged? Is everything alright? Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in an art gallery, you naughty boys? What the fuck? Who says naughty boys anymore? I mean, this game is kind of old though. Don't call me a naughty boy. I'm a naughty man. I'll have you know. Wait. The smell. He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms. What? It's not safe, Miles. We need to get everybody out of here. Everyone with me. There isn't a moment to lose. There's poison gas coming out of that room. Oh shit. What the fuck? What? Wait, what? What is going on? Now, I need to ask you a question, Evangelidona. Is BUTZ spelled with 2 T's or 1 T? Evangelidona saying, crack missed it. Subaru! If something smells, it's usually the BUTZ. I know. Did you say edgy or etchy? Because it sounded like the latter. Both of the... Did I say... I think I was trying to say edgy. Carbon monoxide. I don't know. I wonder. Oh my god, look at the way Larry fucking walks. He's such a waste, man. He's such a waster. Yeah. Wait, we've not got his profile yet. How's the victim doing, Fender? Not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out, and it sounds like it's pretty serious. The paramedics said there are no signs of external injury and that he was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive. Just barely. He's lucky we found him when we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. We put him in the medical room with a specialist. Oh, I see. I couldn't help noticing that it seemed like you knew him, Fender. Sure do. That was Carmelo Augusto. He was here back when the whole IS-7 thing went down. The confectioner. Well, he was here 18 years ago too. Any hoozles, this guy here seems like he's in rude health. Old pie of yours, Mauserino. Yes, something like that. I'm glad you're okay, Larry. Something like that? Are you serious, Edgy? Fuck it up. Evangelidor says, not gonna lie, you sound like you're in high spirits compared to the island streams. I don't know. I mean, the island streams were fine, and until I got to the winter. What was it called? Winter. Just the winter section, right? That sucked ass. And it's been going on for ages. To be honest, this playthrough has been going on for a while as well, and this is why I need to really rethink. Also, I think because I didn't stream last Wednesday, maybe I'm just like I've got a bit more energy. And yesterday was actually kind of like I felt like I was a bit productive. I changed over. Well, I think I wrote it in did I write it in it? Yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah. So I decided to like change the wiki from on the Ashmanics website, ashmanics.com/wiki, that has details on how to use my OBS plugins. I changed it from using MediaWiki to DocuWiki, and I set up a, did I say it? Oh yeah, I mean I said this in the Discord. I set up a personal wiki on my home server after listening to Brad and Will make a podcast with Brad Shoemaker, who's someone I follow because of the Giant Bombcast, or Giant Bomb, and also now in Lexlander. So maybe that's why I'm slightly higher spirits. Never Island, yeah, that's what it became. It became Never Island during the winter section. Yeah, it was Never Island, never ending. Evangelidon says, honestly, nothing wrong with long streams. There are people with 300 plus streaming videos on a single game that generally do well. The problem, I think, I get that, right? And to be fair, there's always going to be people that do well with like all sorts of different formats. The problem I have, right, is I don't think I have enough. Or maybe I'm just not good enough. I mean, I look at my average number of concurrent viewers, and it's like, I don't know, like 5 at max. Usually it's like 2 or 3. And yeah, just yeah, the format might not be the issue here. The issue might be me. I don't know, man. Should I start doing what do you call it? What was it? The pool streams. Put on a bikini and sit in a indoor swimming pool. Just like, hi guys, I'm gonna play some Ace Attorney. I'm gonna play some 90s visual novels and enjoy my stream while I wear this mankini. my milkshakes bring all the guys to the yard. Oh god. Evangelidor says it could be a lot of things, to be honest. That is the problem, right? You're right. It could be a lot of, like, it could be one of many reasons, and I've not been able to really pinpoint. Evangelidor says, I think they banned those on YouTube. Do you know what? That makes sense. Twitch probably still allows it. But I don't think you can easily grow. So, from what I hear from other people, other streamers, is that I don't think you can grow easily doing streams on YouTube if you're not already of a certain size, right? When I hear of all the streamers that I hear, even like I watch some medium to smaller streamers. I'm micro in the world of streaming. I'm micro PP size. Micro. And they all seem to concentrate more on Twitch. So they're geared towards Twitch first. The other thing is, if people follow and all that stuff on Twitch, they have like, if they're VTubers, it's not even VTubers actually, it's just any type of YouTubers. They have these like the shit that kind of goes off on the stream, indicators, notifications, all that crap. I don't have any of that fucking set up. Though I don't know if you need to be affiliate or partnered or something before that even is a thing anyway. So I don't know. Evangel saying, well, if you ever stream SD Gundam Cross Race, feel free to use my mod as a way of differentiating your playthrough from the 20 other people who covered the game. Nobody has covered an English dub of the game. I'll keep that in mind. Also, what was the other streaming service that may... What was that other streaming service that may rival YouTube? Twitch. So that's the thing, right? I think on YouTube it's hard to grow when you're streaming, but YouTube is obviously the king for videos, for VODs, right? Videos on demand. The other thing is, I suppose the fact that I'm a floating head for an avatar. When I look at most other VTubers, they're not just a floating head. So I don't know. Like, and also maybe, I mean, oh wait, Rumble, lol. You brought it up on the Discord. Yeah. Why did someone mentioned Rumble on the Discord? And I was just like, yeah, I mean, but I was like, Rumble is going to become all of these streaming services are going to become like YouTube, because YouTube was just like Rumble in a sense, in that it was a free-for-all in the early days. But when I got to a certain size and became and decided we need to fucking actually try and make money, and it was based on an ad revenue way of making money, they became beholden to the people that buy the ad space, right? That's why they're so shit. And Rumble and all these companies, if they get big enough and they rely on advertising like that, they'll be the same. Probably. Vegeta saying, it depends on the VTuber. There are some successful ones who just have a mini picture as part of their vids. Also, another possible issue is oversaturation. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? In general, there's just like too many streamers, right? And the thing about streaming is you're asking for a lot of the person's time. Like these streams, right, are like a couple of hours long at least, right? And nobody's gonna nobody's gonna jump on all of my streams and watch for 10 minutes and then jump off. They're gonna, like, if you're gonna watch, you're gonna want to watch it all and kind of keep a track or whatever. So it's a big commitment, and I follow only a couple of other streamers. I follow like 5 streamers technically on Twitch or something, but I don't watch them all. I only watch 1 or 2, and even then, I just don't have the time, man. Like, I'm actually like, when I think about it, it's like, first of all, I need to stream myself. Second of all, work. Third of all, I actually want to do some sort of like side projects, like coding stuff on the side. I don't have time to watch more than so many streams, and I have no life. Which means I have like as much time as a person can possibly have if they're an adult and they're in a full-time job. So like, it's a tough one, and I'm not wanting to attract a bunch of kids. I don't want kids watching my streams. I want them to be adults, and I don't want to just like go for the lowest common denominator. Evangel said it's kind of why I usually suggest obscure games rather than the popular ones, because the popular games tend to have been covered by countless people, while obscure ones are usually forgotten. Yeah, streaming is a big commitment. So yeah, you're right. And I think that's why one of my most successful streams in the long term has been stuff like The Song of Saya I know Cookso talked about this as well before, that got a bit of a boost because I think a couple of people talked about that game around the time I was picking up videos of it. Also, those weren't streams, those were pre-recorded. So, you know, people don't have to feel like they have to catch it as soon as it comes out. And it was an obscure game, right? Not too many people had done it. And it's the same with I feel like the House in Fata Morgana is a popular VN within the world of VNs, but it's not a super popular game. It is niche. Also, that was pre-recorded. And I think that does, compared to all the other videos I have on my channel, pretty well. The most successful videos, in my opinion, besides the kind of clickbaity feet ones, which were fun, but, you know, those were lowest common denominator ones. But I feel like they weren't clickbait because there's a lot of feet in those videos. Are my coding ones. But that's because, so one of the videos I did, I put it on the OBS forum page for the actual plugin. And a lot of people actually like go to that page to download the plugin, so they see that video, and that's how I get a bunch of views on it. And then the other one is how to make an OBS plugin, which I actually need to do I need to do an update video at some point because it's a bit out of date. But that one's a useful one because there isn't any real videos on how to make a native OBS plugin that I know of on YouTube. So that was handy. So I think I want to play obscure visual novels or games. I like that kind of 90s style to it. You've mentioned a game, Nocturnal Illusion, which I might give a go. I might do that pre-recorded though. I want to do stuff like that. I don't want to. I think I've stretched myself too thin with these games. Like 2 games is bad enough. I think I was doing 3 or 4 at times, and I'm not like, I don't know, man. For a long-term commitment, how well did Eve do? That's a good question. Let me check the stats. You keep crying there, Larry. I have to check some stats. Where's the numbers? So Eve Burst Error. Is this episode 6? That's done not bad. I need to compare these. I need to actually sit here. I mean, I started that in 2023. So they've been out for a couple of years now. And it's done, so let's see. 93. I should do some stats. I should run some stats on these. And then the last one was 84, and if I compare that to the house, oh crap, I can't type. Wait, why is that not working? Oh, those were pre-recorded. I had literally just said that. Yeah, do you know what? The House in Fata Morgana did a bit better on average. Okay, it did. Wow, the last episode of the House in Fata Morgana has 541 views. Granted that, you know, it was out since July 2023, so it's been almost 2 years. But for me, that is the last video in the series got a bump in views for some reason. Like 500 compared to like the second last episode, which was 129. What the fuck happened there? Why did that get more views? Usually my last video, it just trails off till at the end. I don't know why that did so well. Right, Imagine saying only 2 people have done Nocturnal Illusion streams on YouTube as far as I know. One was a non-voice playthrough, another was a stream that got cancelled part of the way through. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not streaming that. Mainly due to the streamer's situation with a co-streamer. Oh. Imagine says 500 views is no joke for all. I know, dude, I don't know what the fuck's happening with that one because the video before it has 129. The second last. And then the third last is 133. Like, what the fuck? I don't... Let me check this. Let me have a... What was it that brought people... What did I name this? It just has steady views that keep going up. Why is the last video do so much better? Alright, I mean, definitely... The thing is... Oh my god. Right? The... retention is like goes down to like fucking 4%. To be honest, all my videos are like this. And then it pops up to 40. There must be something in this video. Maybe someone's linked to it or something. Wait a minute, engagement, audience. Maybe it's under audience. So most people are watching it on mobile. That's not helpful. Geography doesn't have much in geography. Come on, man. What the fuck? Why is the stats so useless? I don't know why that did so well compared to the other videos in the same series, but the live stuff is well hard to do well in. You know what? Maybe I should just have the stream as Evangel says it could have been shared around. That sounds so dodge. But yeah, that might be what it is. Could be people looking for spoilers as well. I don't think the spoilers are in the like videos. You get some big spoilers a couple of videos before that last one. I suppose most people wouldn't know that. Evangel saying low retention does happen to all YouTubers who do a series, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, most people are gonna like jump out after a while. But I'll give you an example, right? So those videos, now granted they've been out for a couple of years. Wait, what the fuck? My Andy and Laylee part 3 video got 214 views. And I think that's because I did it not long after it came out. And yet, the part... Oh yeah, okay, I finished part 3 and that... so part 3 was in two parts, 2 videos. The second half had 55 views. I think that did well because I think I ended up playing it the day it came out. And I don't want to get into that type of... To be fair, it only has 3 likes for 214 views. I don't know, is that a good ratio? Maybe. Alright, Crack Dealer! Flexing views. Mate, what? Don't even fucking joke about it. It's the opposite of flexing. Welcome to the stream. I'm just trying... Do you know, I'm actually sitting here and looking at the views. So, like, Island on average gets like 20 to 30 views. Right, let me look at some of the older Island videos. Oh my god. Let me go to the first one. Why have I got so many videos? Right, wait. Oh my god, there's a giant... Right. Oh my god, the first video in the Island series has 81 views. And that has been out since... for more than a year. And that's not good for a first video in the series. And you know what? I named it Waking Up Naked on the Beach. Nobody... and even that couldn't save it. I guess Island... The problem with the Island visual novel is such a generic fucking name. It's actually hard. Like, when you search for the game, you get so many false results. Because it's just called Island. Evangel said, yeah, you caught the trend wave. Yeah, I mean, I really liked... what do you call it? I think of Andy and Laylee. The Coffin of Andy and Laylee. So, and it just happened to be out, and I said, I want to play this, and I can't remember, it's like... I was off or something, I don't know what it was, and I was like, fuck it, we're playing this. Cracker says, I recommend it when it wasn't... so popular. Yeah, you did. That's true. How many months did it take to finish Island? Oh my god. Right, well, I'll say there was a big gap between part 2 and part 3 of Island. I think there was a couple of months. Because I just went, this is alright, I'll jump back to this when I feel like it. I started it in the 7th of February, 2024. So it's been a year and 5 months almost. So, like, almost a year and a half. So, yeah, like, this is not how you grow a channel. I think you could have one of these long running. Do you know what the old the playthrough was doing quite well. Let's see. They've got an average more than 100. Holy shit! Right, okay. Right, so when I was playing the new version, because when I first started playing I was playing the new version, right? That's on Steam. Now that first episode of the new version got 172 views. So that was from November 2023, so that was a while back. And then there was 2 parts to that playthrough where I was playing the new game. So the second part had 110 views. Then I decided to play the original version of on the PC 98. Dude, that first video has 1,616 views. What the fuck? And that was like after. Right, guys, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Don't play any new games. Just play ancient PC 98 games. Imagine I don't saying it's so bad they actually put the company's name before Island. Did they? Don't forget where there's the mod, the coffin of Andrew and Rennie. I don't know if I'm gonna. I'm not. Cracker says that's a new record. Wait, how good was did you not? Were you not watching when I was playing Uno was interesting. Uno was good, but I was playing it with Kuxel, and then Kuxel. Why did I stop? I stopped because I was getting fed up of like the edgy stuff that was coming up in. I think it was Tsukihime. I can't remember actually. I think because I was playing through with Kuxel, and then just there's edgy parts to it, and then we just kind of like I put it on the back burner to play other stuff, and I think because Kuxel was busy with stuff, I just never went back to it, and I'm gonna have to. I should go back to it, but I'll go on my own because I know Kuxel was not got time, and Kuxel wouldn't want to jump onto that type of game because it's got edgy bits to it. Cracker is saying is very entertaining. I want it back. Evangelion Donut says never underestimate the love the PC 98 community shows. You know what? You're right. I should get back into that. Cater to the crowd. The thing is, right? I don't wanna. Yeah, you're right. You should cater to the crowd to a degree, but sometimes, like I'm not going to want to play PC 98 games for the rest of my life, if you know what I mean. And that's like I'm just saying I don't want to go to that extreme. Do. Oh wait, what's going on? Sorry guys, getting distracted. Evangelion says sorry, I meant how. How good did it do? Posted it before you brought up the numbers. Ah, okay. Chat has a bit of a delay. Yeah. Also, my replies are delayed because I don't have a super low latency, because I think sometimes that can be. Anyway, Crider saying just from the CGs I saw of it, it goes places. Yeah, that was. There were some things I really didn't like in Uno as well, parts. That's why I kind of got put off a little bit. Evangelion saying, well, PC98 crowd doesn't really get stuff covered often outside of ooh cool aesthetic, so you covering the game proper is something the PC98 community is starved of. This is the thing, right? I love the aesthetic of the games like Uno from the PC98 era. I never played many of those games when they were out. I don't know why I have such an affinity for that art style. Maybe because it was an anime from that time as well. I just love games that have that fucking, I don't know, 90s ass art style. I don't know. Anyway, I very rarely look at the stats, but Tsukihime, the first episode of Tsukihime did quite well. It's got 576 views. Having said that, so I started Tsukihime a month, no, it was like later in the same month as when I started Uno. Now Tsukihime episode 1 has 576 views and Uno has 1616 views. Fucking hell. Guys, I think I've been doing shit wrong. To be fair, I have 1600 odd views and I only got 2 subscribers. Fuck. What the fuck? Why does it not convert? To be honest, what the hell's given me the most subscribers? I'm really curious. Which video has given me the most subscribers? The stat will be in there somewhere. This is me going way back in terms of live streams. Just trying to try to look, see anything that has pretty big viewer numbers. Eriko Sensei left our hog clothes again. Yeah, that one got 241 views. I wonder why. Slay the Princess did not bad. Paranorma site. When did I start that? Paranorma site didn't do that well. That was a newer game though. Well, a new game? Newer. I would love to do more PC98 games if they didn't have ecchi in it. I can't. I mean, there's having, you know, tasteful nudes or whatever where stuff is covered. Fine. I just can't be bothered with the more fucking in your face stuff. Evangelion is saying, if you want to do an even deeper dive, PC, FX, FM, Towns is also a neglected console era. There are a few translated games on PC FX that are VNs. Crider says probably feet when all you mean streams. Yeah, streams. Oh, another thing is covering those FMV games as well. What FMV games? I like FMV games. Man, I like games that are not really games. Am I really a gamer? I mean, the answer to that is no. I mean, I suppose you could argue that, you know, yes, but also I don't regard myself as a hardcore gamer. I haven't played Counter-Strike for ages now that I think about it. That's one of the few proper hardcore games that I have played a few times. When I say a few times, I've played it on and off over the years for the last God knows how many years. Since Counter-Strike... What was it? CS... Was it CSZ? Was it Condition Zero? What were the different Counter-Strikes? I don't think it was Condition Zero. What were the... I know there was like a 1.6 or something. Let's see. Different versions of... Which one did I get into? Source, that is it. Counter-Strike Source. So... I don't know when I got into that. But that was started in 2004. So I played Source. And then that became Global Offensive at some point. Now we're at Counter-Strike 2. So, yes. I'm just looking at these numbers. I Want to Be a Game Dev did quite well. The first video did 166, which is good for a new game. And I suppose because it's more niche, right? More people will be interested to maybe see. Or less people are covering it. Actually, that reminds me. Someone on... someone in Discord messaged me a while back. I'm terrible with this shit, man. Let me check. I'm a game developer working on an Ace Attorney inspired detective game. It's a game called Pixel PI. You know what? I should have, they messaged me in March. I'm fucking bad at this. I need to fucking... Maybe I should try that demo out, actually. Pixel PI. Maybe that's what I should do. Just try out indie... Well, do these PC98 games. Because I think the barrier to entry for playing PC98 games is like a higher barrier to entry. You know, not everyone can spin up RetroArch and do the minor configurations and get everything set up as well as streaming it, right? It's a little bit of a faff. Which I think for most of you guys on stream, it wouldn't be that much of a faff. But, you know, you're not the average. Evangelia.sing, unfortunately, the ecchi is why a lot of people don't cover PC98 games. Yes, that is my problem. I love the story in these games. I hate the ecchi. Well, I enjoy it up to a limit. And you know what broke me? Tsukihime broke me. So blame Tsukihime. That really pissed me off. And I think, was Kuxel ever with me when I was playing Tsukihime? I can't remember if Kuxel ever joined me for the Tsukihime streams. I think he didn't, at least for most of them. So I carried on, right? But I fucking... They were so bad. It wasn't even... God damn it, man. Just remembering it pisses me off. Evangelia saying, quotes, Ash likes the experience, not the gameplay. You know, it's so bad, but it's so true. Evangelia saying, source, gold, condition 0, 1.5, I remember 1.6 was when they added modding support. Damn. Evangelia saying, to be fair, Tsukihime is an outlier and not a PC98 game. Yeah, I mean, it's not PC98, but that hurt my soul. Crackdo said he was at the start. My grotesque oh my god, was he there for that? Or I remember that fuck that game. Anyway, I mean, it's a good... God damn it, the story is good, right? I enjoyed the story, but fucking hell, man. Like... Oh, right. What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? I'm supposed to be playing a game, apparently. Allegedly. So, wait, I should be taking notes. You know what I should do? I should take notes somewhere. I know what I should do. I should go onto my wiki. Shit. Do I have it open anywhere? Oh yeah, I was looking at the Shad CN UI framework. That looks interesting. Anyway, right guys, while I am here, I'm going to... Let's see. Wait, this doesn't make it easy to edit the whole page. What the fuck? Oh, mobile sucks. Wait. How'd you edit the whole page on mobile? Or... Oh, God help me. I could only edit sections. This is not good. What the fuck? Right, I'm just gonna get a desktop version of this wiki. Right. Why... Okay. What we're gonna do is I'm going to, while I'm chatting to you guys on this, Ideas. Oh wait, I shouldn't be putting this here. Right, cancel. Leave. I should be going to... Oh my god. What have I've done something. I did something bad. I shouldn't edit this on mobile. Anyway. I can fix this later. I'm just gonna say ideas. I'll fix this later when I edit this on like my PC. Right. I should play PC 98 games more. Cause the viewers like it. I don't know what the fuck that accent's supposed to be. What else did we were talking about? PC 98 games and I should do more coding stuff. Actually, I should do a new version of how to make an OBS plugin. OBD? No, OBS plugin. Right, save that. Right, that's under ideas on my wiki, right? I'm gonna forget about that, whatever. Right. Evangelion says there's a reason I dislike Tsukihime and expressed it publicly. But yeah, if you want a game that's light on eroge content, True Love 95 would be up your eye. Wait, True Love 95 is a newer game, right? Pardon me. The ecchi eroge scenes mostly happen as endgame content in your endgame. I think there's like a single scene that happens midway through on a route, but I can't recall 100%. Try Maid Cafe Wait, what was Crack Dealer sending me? Why are you sending me Japanese? What is this? Maid Cafe Curio. Oh my god, what is this? This is a game that was available on the PlayStation 2. There is no details about it though, it just has the picture of the game. Maid Cafe Curio Deluxe Edition. Chocolate. This looks dodgy as fuck. Oh my god. Oh, wait. There's a Japanese Maid Cafe Curio Blade Comics. What is this? What are you guys recommending me? Evangelion says True Love 95 is 1995. Got released in Steam. Let's see. True Love 95. I also have the sequel to, or the, no, sorry, the prequel to The House in Fata Morgana, which I haven't. I've did one episode. Why? Don't ask me to sign in. Oh, fuck off, Steam. Damn it, Steam. Just show me the bloody game details. Huh? Oh, I have to put in my date of birth. Right, well, fucking hell, man. Why does it ask me for my date of birth? Don't you have my date of birth on record, Steam? I fucking logged in. I don't understand this. It always asks me this. Fucking hell. Anyway. True Love, let's see. Oh yeah. Ooh, that's some 90s art style. Oh, yeah. Wait, what age are these characters? It's the summer of your senior year in college. These people are of age. That's good. Get fit, study, be artistic, level up your character, and make the most out of your daily life. Experience a truly classic relationship simulation with the re-release of the PC 98 cult classic. We wish you all the luck and may you find true love. Why are they dressed up in school uniform if they're in college? Wait, this better actually be in college. The game features consensual sex and partial nudity. What? The game takes place in a college setting. You better not be lying to me. Is that a teacher? Is it? Oh my god, is the teacher one of the options? Because you know what option I'd go for. Whoa, what's this? Not recommended. This is the third time I read a review for this game. This was my first VN. Oh, and I was really happy to see it released. Finally, a chance to fix all the issues with the original game caused with the new modern operating systems. No. The game from the code itself is the same 5 megabyte file. Probably all the fans of this game know. The only change is a Faku logo. At the start, the game itself is the same, meaning same bugs, same audio problems and horrible freezes, and delays caused by the sound files being big MIDI files, which operating systems after 98 don't. Oh shit. In shorter terms, every single time an audio track changes in the game, your game will freeze for 2 minutes. And not. Whoa, that is bad. Well, wait, did this guy just have a bad time? Because a lot of people are recommending this game. What does it say? Positive reviews. Anyway, Cractor is saying the only issue is there's no English translation, just Chinese. Mate, there's no way I'm going to play it if there's no English translation. There is a censored version. Evangeldot says, actually, Eroge games on Sega Saturn PlayStation consoles are usually censored, so they should be safe for stream, as Japan had very stringent Eroge laws for game consoles at the time. It's college, the building is a college. Awesome. The Asenheim version uses MP3 audio. Wait, are you telling me the Wait, is this free? They're charging for this. I have no problem with them charging for it, as long as they actually fucking did something with it. But you're telling me there's an Asenheim version of this game. Wait, let me go to Asenheim. Looks like we're going to make no fucking progress in this game today. Whatever. I'm alright with that. Asenheim. Love Potion. So Nocturnal Illusions on this as well. True Love is here. True Love! True Love! Images animated, not censored. Oh shit. Can you activate a set? Wait, what are these? Dude, what are these comments on this fucking page? Okay, alright, most of them seem to be alright, but there's a guy whose name is the N-word, and he's like, oh, the N must hang. What are these feedback messages? Does anyone actually check these? I don't even know if the owners still come here, but thanks, homie. Oh my god. It's been a decade since I've seen a chat like this one, damn. What? LARPer. What the fuck are these messages? I don't think anybody on Asenheim checks these messages. Oh my god. Evangeldot says the Asenheim version is sponsored by the company that made the game. The reason it's being charged is more for people who want to support the game. Wait, the Asenheim version is sponsored by the company that made the game? Wait, so can you pay for it? Music, sign it, MP3, description. This game uses right mouse buttons to exit some menus. Oh my god, what the fuck? Imagine saying troll. The site gets doxed and people spam crap along with it. Someone says finally found the game after 7 years. Wild old days. So it says thanks for maintaining this website. That was today. Bloody hell. Right, wait, let me play this. God, the only thing about Asenheim is like it's in this limited sized window. Oh fuck, that is loud. Oh shit, that was loud. Oh my god. Right, well, what can I get? True Love. I don't know how popular a game is on Asenheim, because I don't think they have. It has a lot of translations. It's got Brazilian, Spanish, German, Japanese. What's that language? What's that flag? Russian and English. This has a lot of translations. Interesting. I'm getting fucking well distracted. What are we supposed to be doing here, guys? I forget. Right, let us, shit, I was just looking at Assenheim. Evangelica said, posted the official company video about Assenheim and... Alright, okay. I saw that notification, actually. Wait, oh, Just? Just USA Classics. Yeah, fully sponsored. They even released a video about it. Fucking hell. How does Assenheim get that? Like, because they're making the game available for free, as I understand this. Is just being really awesome? I don't understand why a company would sponsor something like this. Because companies tend to be kind of sucky in this regard. I don't understand, guys. I don't understand. Anyway. Wait, I need to make... Fuck, I need to... I'm gonna have another sip of my Monster. For anyone new to the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome one, welcome all. I say anyone new. Enjoy while I chat about visual novels that are not this visual novel. Let's continue, if I'm allowed to. Oh, my controller went to sleep. Don't you just love wireless controllers? Aren't they amazing? It's amazing. You've known me since elementary school. Crush a guy's feeling, why don't you? Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Loris Dunim when I'm dressed. Fuck off, Larry. Just... Oh my god, why is he so insufferable when I'm dressed like this? So no more Larry, okay? Got that? Well, this is Larry BUTZ. He's a bit of a troublemaker, but he's one of my only friends from back when we were little kids. Ever since he developed a passion for art, he's been trying to make it big as Loris Dunim. But new name or not, he's still the same old Larry. Whoa, grade school buddies! I need to go tell Gregory about this. Do you visit Gregory's grave this? I don't know. Pachi. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a pal. He was always worried you'd never click with anybody. He wasn't wrong. You that edgy? You're lucky to have a friend like me. I never knew I was the cause of such worries for my father. Never mind that now, Larry. What are you doing here? Loris edgy? How many times do I have to tell you it's Loris? What are you doing here? Eee, what's with the demon eyes? Alright, I'll talk. Just stop looking at me like that. Fucking... I can't stand Larry. He's so bad. Evangelica saying, Just is awesome like that. A lot of their success actually came from piracy in the 90s because these games weren't able to be sold in stores. So they embrace their audience when it comes to their older games, which is why they also release paid versions on their site and Steam for those who do want to support them. That's a tricky tightrope to walk, because as a company you can get in trouble if you're seen, but if you own the rights to sell something, I suppose, they're not developers, right? Are they developers? No, they're just like resellers, right? Which is why they also release paid versions. It's free, good PR for them with very little to no effort. Yeah, I mean, if you've got this is the advantage of niche communities, right? Is that it's like, because it's niche, if you're paying attention to what the feedback you're getting, because it's a small niche, like it's easier to get a view of what the audience wants, because with the more of a niche you are, the more similar the majority of the people that are into your niche are. But also, this is actually pretty cool. I mean, there's I think in the world, right, there's like, this is the proper way things should happen. People shouldn't be playing our game for free, blah blah blah. And you're like, yeah, I get that. But in reality, if these are ancient ass games and they're available online and nobody's gonna like really sue about it because they're super old, people are just gonna play them, right? And they're gonna go to places like the Assenheim Project to play them, because those are currently the easiest ways to get access to them. Like, that's the reality, and if you take that into account, I think you just have to be realistic. It's like the piracy thing. Like, everybody pirated music. There was a time where everyone was pirating music, right, online, and that for the longest time became less of a thing when Apple made it piss easy to buy music online, digital music, download it and just play it, right? And it was because they made the legitimate way easier to do, or easy enough that if you're to make a decision between potentially downloading a virus and having to find where to download things, or just using your Apple, okay, what the fuck was it called? iTunes, buying the thing for a couple of pounds or a couple of dollars, and then just downloading it, you just do that, right? You make it easier to not pirate something. Now that's going the other way for various reasons. Well, mainly for TV series. I think when streaming became a thing, I think piracy went down to a degree. But the reality is that streaming, you're not always going to have access to the series that you like, because they're only going to hold it for a certain amount of time before it disappears. And piracy, I think, is on the up, because the prices of everything is going fucking well high. And then everyone, when you had just Netflix as the main streamer, it was fine. Like, you just went to one place for streaming and it had most things. And now it's all split out into like fucking a million different streamers, and it's just like cable again. And you're like, what am I doing? Why do I need to have 5 different fucking subscriptions? I only have a certain amount of time in my life, a certain amount of free time to watch shit. I shouldn't be paying for all these services. Anyway. Evangelical said Jast is developer and publishing studio. There's Jast, Japanese company, and Jast USA, American branch. Oh shit. Damn. That a Japanese company being up for this sort of stuff. I mean, I can imagine that the American side maybe being a bit more, being the ones that are like, yeah, just let this fly. Evangelical said, to be fair, the Western anime industry is publicly known to have been built on piracy. Yeah, man. Because we couldn't get that good shit. They even acknowledge it from time to time when they don't have their head up their arses. I mean, they have to, right? Like, this is one of the problems, right? See, when you have like licensing bullshit, I'm like, I want to watch this anime that I've heard about, but it's not been licensed in the UK for some fucking reason. Why? You know, and if it's something that's really good, I mean, a lot of times I'm too lazy. I'm not going to fucking pirate something. I can't be arsed. But if I really want to, I end up just pirating it, right? And so you lose something in that. I think most people are not that familiar. I think the majority of normies, even people who are into anime, I don't think they pirate that much. There's definitely people that pirate a lot who are experienced with it. The people who are more tech-minded. But I think most normies are used to just going on Netflix or Crunchyroll free version or whatever the fuck and watching shit. Is there still streaming sites? There's still streaming sites, right, man? Like Kiss or whatever. Kiss Anime or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I mean, there is right? But again, you guys, I feel like, are not the average audience. I think you guys are a bit more tech savvy and knowledgeable in these things. Evangelical saying, recently one of the fathers of the American anime industry did an interview that went over a lot of this stuff between the 80s and 90s. Do you have a link to that? I'd like to watch that. Anyway, what am I doing? Good. Now, talk. What the fuck? Why is my button not working? Controller! Fucking Bluetooth bullshit. You want to know why I'm here? Why the heck do you think? For my art, of course. Oh, and I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon, so I thought I'd better scope the place out. How the fuck does this guy get so many dates? Fuck it, hell. So, not actually for your art at all. Maurice, my man, an artist and a romantic. You'll have to introduce me to this lady friend of yours. Oh my god, Fender. But sure, it's nice to have somebody take an interest for once. Spare me. I'm not even gonna try. Oh, by the way, Lauricio, did you notice anything when you found the victim? Nothing in particular. particular? Didn't you say you'd seen something awful? Oh, that! Ugh. The old guy, he just appeared in the splat. He was on the floor, scared the life out of me. But for once, I had nothing to do with it, any of it. Don't look so proud. That's the least we should be able to hope for. Look, it's that woman again. Honored guests, I can only apologize for the trouble you've experienced. Why are you talking like that? I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager. Has she even aged at all? She doesn't really look like she's aged. Another person from the IS-7 incident. Good to see you, Judes. Judes. Damn! Damn! Right, let me just check. Wait, we don't have our specs. 54. Why the hell does he keep getting fucking scars? Man makes confectionery. Carmelo Gusto. Carmelo Gusto? A confectioner who, having breathed in poisonous gas, was found collapsed outside the autumn wing. Pseudonym of Larry BUTZ. 26. Right, so if Larry's 26, that's what Edgeworth is 26 as well. Mr. Fender, it's always a pleasure. She was at the reception desk when we arrived, so she's the one in charge here. I can't believe you had to go through something so awful, and on your first day in business. Sorry, on our first day in business. First day? Why has it been 18 years? Why is she seeming very sus? Evangelido said, yep, we'll post in the Discord. Ah, yeah, I just saw the notification. Thank you very much. I quite like... I mean, I'm a fan of ponytails, guys. Hey, quit that. It's not your fault. Wait, I guess I'd better introduce you guys. Judy, meet Miles Edgeworth, son of the late great Gregory. Really? You're Mr. Edgeworth's son? Well... Oh, ay caramba. What? Whoa! Isn't this fabulous? That's that great man's son here with us. What the fuck is... What is going on? 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last. Oh my god, are you doing a fucking... It's very lovely to meet you, Mr. Fine Attorney number 2. This is terrible. Judy, that was the bomb. I see you're in good voices ever. Oh my god. Fucking shoot me. Evangelitona is saying Edgeworth is a successful lawyer at 26. I feel sad. Mate. Edgeworth is a fucking prodigy though, right? It's unrealistic. Don't worry about it. We all suck here. Cracker's going woof. I know, man. Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, you're a prosecutor? I'm so sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions. She's very polite, but there's something strange about her. I mean... Hey, Judy, can I get an autograph? You can write it in here. Oh my god. Well, if you're sure you'd even want such a thing. Why do you want it, Larry? Rude, you know who she is, right? Come on, Milester, you don't keep up with showbiz news or nothing. Yes, that's no big surprise. What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that? Judy here is a living legend. It's not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it. Hey, oh, don't be silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the biz for good. Do we have her? Yes. 34, guys. Good age. She quit the biz at 34. What the fuck? Former assistant to Samson Tangaroa and current owner of the Zodiac Hall art gallery. She loves to sing and dance. Yeah, we got that, but also... I know I'm going to regret this. Best girl! Oh my god. Anyway. Evangelio says, I preferred her OG name, Catherine Kate Hall. A catering hall joke. Wait, that was her original... Oh, do you mean in the original translation? I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were even kind enough to say that they would come visit once we opened. Anyway, here you are. And good luck with your artistic endeavours. Oh my god. Thanks so much, Judy. I'll treasure it till my dying day. Ah, you and me are peas in a pod, Loris. Peas in a gosh danged pod. Fucking cool yourself, Fender. How lovely for you both. Edgeworth is like, I do not understand why these men are talking like this to this woman. Is it because she is kind of attractive? I don't understand this. Larry, could you go practice your drawing somewhere or something? You did come all the way to an art gallery after all. It would be a shame to waste the opportunity. A real artist drawing our exhibits? What an honor! Hey, guess even you could have a bright idea once in a while, Edgy. Why has he got bows? Those little bow tie things on his jumper. What is even going on? Why is his beret orange? Alrighty, Judy. Seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will be right back. Brrr. He's a real live wire, that one. I'm surprised, like, with all this talk about her acting and all that, that they didn't put a beauty mark on her face. You know, like a mole. That's one way of putting it. I can only apologize. By the way, there was another woman with you before. Where is she now? You mean Delicia? Delicia Scone? Oh my god. She's in the medical room helping to care for Mr. Gusto. I don't trust that weirdo. They call it the medical room, but it's nothing quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them as I'm the only one on staff. And I can't leave the gallery unattended for long. Why are you the only one staffing this gallery? This seems like a bad idea. Delicia Scone. We've heard that name before, haven't we, Vendor? Sure have. Sounds like our IS-7 bingo card is complete. Something tells me this isn't a coinky-dink. Coinky-dink, fucking hell. Perhaps I could offer you gentlemen a cup of tea. I would... Oh my god, I would love a cup of tea served by a beautiful Judy Bound. A drop of the old Judy Bound special blend? Oh wait, that sounds dodgy. Is she going to poison us? Why not, for old time's sake? That would be lovely. Thank you. Edgeworth is a man of fucking culture. Tea is offered. He cannot say no. Oh, is she going to serve it in that special tea set? Oh, what a beautiful set. Yeah. Now, if you both excuse me, I'd better go and explain things to the other visitors. I do like how she's got Sonic the Hedgehog style here in the back. You go do your thing, Judes. Thanks again. Why is she wearing the same colour? I need to see a comparison of her now and her 18 years ago. This aroma. Ceylon, I believe. Let's give it a try. You've never had Ceylon tea? Get the fuck out of here. That's bullshit. This is a fine blend. A top quality Ceylon indeed. Alright, because he's had Ceylon. Do we have... Let me check this. Judy Bound. Let's see the images. Do we have... Oh, okay. Wait, do we have a full body? We have a full body of the more mature Judy Bound. The best version, of course. Wait, there's people that cosplay as her? Why? There's no full body of the younger version? That seems a bit odd. No, there is. Okay. So if I look, that's the younger version. Wait, what the fuck? Alright, so she wears a darker color of green, and she has more roses. She has roses around her chest, which she didn't have when she was younger, interestingly enough. What does that signify, I wonder? She has a lot more roses. And her hair is longer and darker. Wait. Yeah, she hasn't changed her her style much in 18 years. I suppose that's what happens. Thank God for whatever fandom.com website. Evangelion Donut is saying Duty Bound is dumb. It's supposed to be a reference to Duty Bound. Yeah, that's what I didn't understand that either. Like, what? How does that apply to her being the partner of the other guy? Like, it doesn't make sense. Evangelion Donut says it's funny. Delicious Scone is literally the same name as the translation. Probably because it's a good name. I don't know why. I suppose catering hall makes it. Why did they just think that wouldn't hit, or did they think that was sexist or something? Catherine Kate Hall. I wonder why they how they made these decisions and what names to use. Evangelion is saying, quote, a spot of Earl Grey to help with the stress. Yes. Wait, why can't I click on anything? We don't know the age or what. We don't know. A British pharmacist who doesn't look like they've aged. Maybe they're an alien. She was the assistant of Samson Tangaroa, not even the partner. How did she get to own the place if she was just his assistant? It's citrus aroma. It's said to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? Haha, your old man said those exact words 18 years ago. It really takes me back. There's just one difference. Jude's cooled the saucers back then. Not today though, it seems. How'd you cool saucers? Put it in the fridge? Anyway, don't you think this is all a little odd? Every single person from an 18-year-old case all assembled in the same place at the same time. Wait, what happened to Samson? Did he get put in jail forever? Yes, it almost feels as if an investigation is in order. Oh no. These two dimwits. Mr. Edgeworth. Sir, you alright? Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Fender. No, why are you here? We heard you got caught in a poison gas attack, so we came as fast as we could. Does she just hang around Gumshoe all the time? Well, if it isn't the cavalry, come on team, bring it on. Bring it in. What? No way. Besides, you're both doing just fine. Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up over nothing. I mean, that's your fault, not ours. Detective Gumshoe. What were you thinking of bringing Kay with you? Good point. Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous, what with the poison gas and all, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran, but I just couldn't shake her off. I run. When it comes to running away, the great thief right here is the world champ. Then run away. Don't chase the poor detective. Gumshoe, don't change. Oh, fuck. Evangelion says, who knows? The fan translation had so many good names. Maybe we'll never know. All set, sir. Just say the word and I'll head in there and start investigating. You guys stay here. That gas could still be dangerous. Alright, we're counting on you, detective. Good luck in there, dicky boy. No way, Gummy almost looked like a real detective. I'm so proud of him. Why would they let a real a detective into an area that's full of poison gas? Wouldn't you clear the poison gas first before you let a normal detective in there to do detective stuff? But he is a real detective. This is Edgeworth speaking. Mr. Edgeworth, looks like the gas is mostly dissipated, sir. Is that all you phoned me? Did you take your mask? Mate, why did you take your mask off? Is the place still cold? Very good, detective. Now calm down and tell me what you see. Yes, sir. First up, the exhibits. There's a statue of two people on the left side. Wait, why are two of them covered? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Was there gas in this exhibit? And on the right, some kind of two-horned animal. Wait, a statue of two people and a two-horned animal. That sounds familiar. In fact, it sounds identical. It sounds identical to the display in the Winter Wing. Other than that, the place is looking pretty damp. Sprinklers sprayed the place good. Oh shit! Must be what stopped the gas from spreading. The sprinklers. Are there any signs of a fire? No, sir. And the fire alarm hasn't been triggered either. Sprinklers look like the type that detect heat and smoke. Did he go into the right room? When they detect something, they send an alarm, either fire or smoke, to the security room. Why does this mansion have a security room? Guess to read the gas and smoke to trigger the smoke alarm that way. And was anyone in the security room when that alarm went off? This place only has one employee, and that's Judy Bound, the manager. What? One employee? Saving money, I guess. And she was at the reception desk across from the security room the whole time since the gallery opened. So she heard the alarm from across the way and turned on the sprinklers. Sus. Yup, seems they can only be switched on manually and only from there, from the reception. Or is what? Wouldn't want the art to get getting soaked for no good reason, I guess. And if it's manual, you could maybe even check how bad the fire was and try to get some stuff out first. So the security setup is geared around protecting the exhibits. That makes sense in an art gallery, I guess. Bruh, and one more thing, it's freezing in here. This isn't the autumn wing, it's the deep midwinter wing. Mate, you're in the fucking wrong one. So the autumn wing is cold too. Did you not? Wait a minute. He went into the autumn wing right in front of us. Where's my mouse? He went into this wing right in front of us, but it looks like the winter wing. Oh, dodgy things that are happening, people! Right, the autumn wing is supposed to be at 60 fucking Fahrenheit. Shit, I need to fucking do some trans. Oh, Fahrenheit to Celsius. There we go. Right, how does this work, guys? Some fucking dodgy calculation. What the fuck is this? Right. It's 18 degrees Celsius. That's a little bit chilly. What is 27? 27 fucking hell. -3? Ay caramba. Fucking hell. Right, anyway, let's continue. What else do we have here? I checked the temperature. It's 26.5 degrees in here, sir. Wait, we just checked what it was supposed to be. Yeah, that's about... No, the autumn one's supposed to be 64. Why is the autumn wing being kept at the same temperature as the winter wing? That's about all I've got for now. I'll let you know if I find anything else, sir. Understood. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe. Imagine I don't sing Chile. What did Gummy have to say? He said that the autumn wing is actually quite wintry. Huh? I don't get it. I'm wondering what it could mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation. Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves. Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime? Oh yeah, there's one guy. Miles' best bud. Oh, no. Is what? Ugh, if we have to. And I guess we have to. Oh no. Wait, that's... Okay, didn't expect to see you here. You look as fresh faced as ever. Yeah, long time no see, huh? Larry, right? Oh god, she remembers his name. So, here's the deal, okay? I'm Phoenix right now. If you say so, boss. You see, I'm also a bit of an artiste. Ah, so it's your alias. I like it. Good to see you, Loris. I always knew you were a nice, thoughtful kid. Unlike some people. You're a fucking menace to society, man. I ain't... Just because you decided to call yourself Loris today. I have some questions for you, Larry. What the? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy doesn't mean I did the crime. I never said you did. I just need you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so, exactly? Look, I didn't see anything. I didn't do anything, okay? I don't think I did, anyway. Whoa, Chief, you didn't sound too sure of yourself at the end there. There's something you should know about him, Fender. When something smells, it's usually the... Oh, the BUTZ. Wait. BUTZ is spelled with one T? What the fuck? What a revelation. Larry BUTZ. Anyway. 54, fucking hell. We've been saying that about Larry for 26 years now, what, since he was born? His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word. His ability to cause trouble, too. I suppose I'd better find out what he did this time. Oh no, we're not going to cross-question him. No! Oh no, not with this guy. Fuck. Our aim is to uncover anything that Larry might be hiding. However, I didn't see anything, I didn't do anything, and you can't prove otherwise. It's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I'll need to bide my time when he gets agitated and wait for him to calm down. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. It shouldn't prove to be too much of a challenge, so let's get this over with. Mind the chess commence! Why exactly did you come to the gallery today? What kind of question is that? What, you think I don't belong in the gallery or something? Oh, fucking hell. Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna paint your portrait. And when I'm done, I'll scribble all over it. This guy's an idiot. I'm joking, okay? I never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks. According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree. Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my work. She's called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. Oh my god. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything. Anything at all. And where is this Lulu? How come you're here alone? What? A guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second? I have my own life too, you know. God. Fine, Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? So I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on her day. And I expect you're pretty proud of the sketch. Not so much this time, actually. But you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she might kinda like it. Heh, I very like you to try to tell me nothing and give so much away in the process. So to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend Lulu. What? How did you figure all that out? Fucking hell, man. Imagine how Donna said in caps, Larry did nothing wrong. Oh my god. From your incessant prattling. You just can't help yourself, can you? Fine, then I won't say another word. Larry may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers one way or another. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here at the gallery. We'll soon see what he's hiding. It's just a matter of time. Alright, tell me what you did once you arrived here. What's the big deal? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain. What gives, Edgy? If you don't have anything to ask, let me get back to my sketching. Oh shit, wait, I guess I ignored him and his blathering for too long. Oh shit. I need to study my opponent's reaction and pick my responses accordingly. Alright, tell me what you did. You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk. Huh? You mean entry is not free to get in here? Oh my god. You mean to tell me that you entered without paying? I'm sorry, okay? I wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anybody at the reception desk is all. So I thought entry must be free. God. You're saying Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time? Yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room opposite. Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Miss Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I expect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident. And right after she finally got the place open for business too, poor Judy. The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, and it's going to be ruined now. You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know all about the Winter Wing. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just so happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it? How? How did you get me again? Fine, you're right, I came here for the Gemini statue. And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing, I won't deny it. Larry's not one to confess so easily. And again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us about the Winter Wing. I expect even Larry has found his feet a little by now. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. Larry, be honest. Did you enter the Winter Wing? What is that? Is that suspicion I see in your eyes? I tried to get in there, sure, but... You tried to get in, but you couldn't. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to get in there, but that old guy came out and fell to the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking. So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you? Yeah, he came out of the Winter Wing door and then down he went. But wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of? If that stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now. Larry seems to have the Autumn and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim really was to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry? You don't let up, do you? I told you I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I kind of changed my mind once I got here. Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead. I think it's time to deploy my clue. Did you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? You gave up on that a little easily, didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse. Well, I did not see something, but that doesn't prove that I did see something totally terrifying, rather, does it? Really, Larry? You could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry BUTZ, that you did in fact see something totally terrifying. How did you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader? Fine, I guess there's no point trying to keep it secret any longer. I'm not sure there's much point in you trying to keep any secrets, given your track record. It wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate. Mine chess checkmate! I just couldn't help staring at that Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn to it. Objection! You keep talking about a Gemini statue, but there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible. What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something? Larry's still labouring under the misconception that he was looking at the Winter Wing. This piece of evidence shows us what Larry was really looking at. What? The Autumn Wing, right? Take that! Take a look at this pamphlet. The Autumn Wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the Winter Wing for myself. Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini. Guess that makes sense. Why is he not more surprised by that? Why is he not more surprised by that? It is pretty weird now that I think about it. What if the two people did look like a goddess? So the other stuff, I guess that wasn't my imagination either. Other stuff. You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you. Show me what exactly? I drew a picture of it all, got the whole scene down exactly as I saw it. But I'm still not that confident in my work, so well, I want to see. Really? Oh, right here. Wait. That's actually a pretty good drawing. What on earth? It's grotesque. You're trying to tell me that the statue was crying tears of blood. That's not bad, man. I have to say, Laurice, it's pretty scary. Right? Because it was scary. It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it up and turned to a goddess right before my eyes. It freaked me out so bad, I screamed out loud. So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all. Wait. When you said it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly? What do you mean, what do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish. That's what I mean. A goddess with a fishy bottom half. Sounds like Pisces to me. I heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into fish to escape some baddie. Wow, really? I thought Pisces were just two plain old fish. Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish. That's some pretty cursed stuff right there. Don't be a fool. I imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. Pisces statue sketch data jotted down in my organizer. That's actually a pretty good sketch, man. I'm genuinely surprised. I thought it would be a child's drawing. Oh, look at you tucking it carefully into your organizer. I simply thought I might have a use for it later. Maybe in the bathroom. Oh my god. Damn, Edgeworth. That is bad. You're the worst, Edgy. The worst. Kinda freaky deaky though, huh? A statue with a bottom half that changes shape. Fucking hell, Fender. I'm pretty keen to find out what went down in the Autumn Wing, aren't you? Evangelion saying quotations, I shall make you shed tears of scarlet. I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come in now. Thanks. Good work, Detective. It seems it's finally safe to enter the Autumn Wing. The good detective sure has impeccable timing. Come on, let's take a look. I want to see this Pisces statue. You're going in there, Kate? Then maybe I should come along too. Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. Alright, everyone, to the Autumn Wing. Here we are at last. It really does look a lot like the Winter Wing. Glad you could make it. Oh, hey there. You're, Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry. No, for the last time, the name is Maurice Dunim. A detective. Your report, if you don't mind. Yes, sir. Okay, so first off, I found a blowtorch. The nozzle was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was used pretty recently. Was somebody using it to heat something? Use blowtorch data jotted down in my organizer. Was the stepladder already like that when you were entered? Yeah, I guess it was used by whoever let out the gas. The gas was inside the case until someone opened the lid. The gas was inside the case until someone opened it. Is that so? The Pisces statue. Huh? You're sure up on your constellation, sir. You know what the one in the other case is too. This is the Autumn Wing, so I imagine it should be Capricorn. Guess there's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. That weird cloth that's draped around it kind of tripped me up. Isn't that a piece of the luminous cloth from way back when? What's that doing here? Now we have evidence from the IS-7's incident too. Luminous cloth data jotted down in my organizer. Taking a look around. It seems there's a piece of luminous cloth in each of the other cases too. Yeah, and that just makes me want to see what's hiding underneath real bad. Sure, let me whip them off right off for you. Wow, they're beautiful. What? So the transformation Larry witnessed could have been the moment when the cloth around the Pisces statue's lower half fell away. See, Edgy, see? I wasn't imagining things and I wasn't mistaken. Listen, Milester, I think we can all agree this room is fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is that somebody deliberately tried to make this room look just like the Winter Wing. Yes, I was thinking exactly the same thing. They even covered the statues up in just such a way as to make them look similar. With the cloth over the bottom half, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same. Ditto for Capricorn, covered his bottom half up and he looks pretty much like Taurus. The other two can't be fixed as easily, so covering their cases up completely was the only answer. So somebody went to some lengths to disguise the Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things in here, wouldn't you, Fender? Uh-oh. Oh no! Mr. Winner and Judge Gavelle. What the heck are you guys doing here? Oh god. You're the last thing I need. This is my senior here. Mr. Edgeworth, it seems I have failed in my duty yet again. I pray one day to make you see that your presence is not required at every crime scene. And that co-opting the good detective for your own ends is neither good, right nor good. Why is a judge going around investigating shit? Like, seriously, what is going on here? Like, no one's questioning this. You're a fucking judge. I will have to give serious consideration as to how the goddess of justice would have me judge you. You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way round. It was? Well then, you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot. Oh, you mean... Exactly, your salary check is taking a hit. You're a fucking idiot. You don't have any controversies. Why this... Bet you're looking forward to pay day now. Huh? Always wanted to say that. Man, getting a wage cut from you of all people. Mate, he should be able to cut your wage. Fuck this guy. Not so fast, Mr. Winner. I was simply assisting with the police's investigation as a witness and bystander. Detective Gumshoe is entirely in the right. Oh, he is, huh? So you're saying I should give him a bonus instead? That's not what I'm saying at all. Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump. Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, Eustace. But we must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future. And I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates unfit to tread the hallowed ground of this scene. What? But we only just got here. The goddess of justice has conferred her blessings on Eustace and Eustace alone. Are we really going this route? By which you mean this is Mr. Winner's case. That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up. How old is this guy? I think I've looked this up before, but I can't remember. 7. Fuck off! That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up to get off the stage. You are such a fucking idiot. After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything. You're a fucking dumbass. Oh, God help me. God help me. What did you say? A suspect already? Who? Who else but your artist friend over there? Oh my God. Me? What's going on, Edgy? Oh my God. Your guess is as good as mine. I can't even begin to imagine how the boy's mind works. Hehehe. Unsurprising that you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset. Lack the attitude. Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase. Well put, Eustace. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude. Yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy? Wow, he's totally shameless. Underestimating my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we came here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor there a few questions. And he told me where the poison gas came from. And where might that have been? It was, it's this chemical you find everywhere. Can't think of the name just now, though. Wait there a second. Let me just call him real quick. Perhaps I can answer your question while Eustace is on the telephone. Why let him make the call if you know the answer? The gas was created by mixing 2 specific chemicals. Ubiquim and asphyxion. What kind of chemicals are they? Ubiquim is a red liquid used in all manner of everyday products. Paint and dishwashing liquids, among various others. On its own, it is entirely benign. So it's something anyone could get their hands on. Precisely, but the same cannot be said for asphyxion. That does sound nasty. What is it used for? It is the main ingredient in a product called Infesticide Ultra. Bloody hell. It is pure white in color, and it is unavailable to the average consumer. In fact, it is nigh impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we are currently investigating where it might have come from. Poison gas ingredients data jotted down in my organizer. I'm back and I know the name of the chemical now. Don't waste your breath. Judge Gavelle informed us already. Huh? Great. That'll make this quicker, I guess. So the source of the gas, Ubiquim, is used in paint and stuff, right? And there was somebody here at the gallery today who brought paints with them. Your friend, the artist. You can't accuse me just because of that. Ah, fuck. Objection to the paints on that palette in your hand. Edgy, is this kind of okay? He seems a little... like you. Indeed, I haven't known him long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusions. Hey, quit talking about me like I'm not even here. Ignore them, Eustace. They are simply intimidated by you, nothing more. Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions? Why is she... winning? Yeah, good idea. Get a load of this, losers. Oh my god. Right. We're gonna save. Oh my god. Right. I think we'll leave it there for today. We've hit the 2-hour mark and I am tired. Evangelic Donut had said about 5 minutes ago, the loser squad appeared. Yes, exactly. And we're going to leave it on the loser squad for now, and we'll continue this next time. Oh my god, I can't. The BUTZ and then fucking that Eustace Winner dumbass. Oh, so many idiots in the room. So many idiots in the room. And how does this all... Why have all of these things come together again? Is Judy Bound up to something? Was she up to something in the initial case? Who was responsible for the death in the initial case, I wonder? What happened to Tango and the guy, right? Did he get sent to jail? Who knows? But we'll leave it there for now. I am Ash Mannix. This is Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. And I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Same day, same place. See you.